You better hide your villagers, builders, and dark elixir, for the Chief Challenge is about to begin. Welcome, fellow Clashers. It is your host, Galadon. You are watching another exciting episode of Clash of Clans Attacks. Yes, it is the Chief Challenge. Chief Galadon versus Chief Pat. Chief versus Chief. The very first episode. A little friendly competition. We will be racing a couple of accounts to champion from 1,000 trophies. Now, you'll be able to follow my progress here, but you've got to go over to Chief Pat's channel, watch his videos, and be sure to subscribe for notifications as well. I'm assuming you've already subscribed to Chief Pat. I mean, come on. But if you haven't, go over there and do it. You will be able to follow this series from both channels. You'll see as we compete against each other, trying to get to champion without using heroes, and we will be using custom troop combinations that you guys determine. There's a straw poll down below that will tell us what army compositions we have to use for this second episode. You guys, the viewer, are interacting with us on this. You'll let us know what we have to attack with, but for today, the first episode, it is all witches. Yes, witches only, no other troops whatsoever, no heroes, of course. That is going to be the whole series, no heroes at all. There we are, starting at 1,000 trophies each. Let's quickly run down the rules. We've got 30 minutes of non-stop raiding, witches only, any spells, no heroes, and no town hall sniping. Now, you can attack a village that has a town hall on the outside, but you've got to be going for more than just the town hall. Got to be going for at least 2 stars, 50%. So we will see what happens. We're going to give this a try. Chief Pat is going to do the countdown, and we're going to get this thing underway. 30 minutes of mad all-witch raiding. So let's do this. 3, 2, 1. Time to go. Get out there with 20 witches and see what type of damage I can do. I was pretty lucky. This was my very first offer that I found. 28 trophies, Town Hall 9, premature Town Hall 9. Now, of course, me being predictable, I came from the lower left, and it's like this defender knew that his attackers are always going to come from the lower left. Immediately having to deal with skeleton traps. Now, I've just dropped a couple of witches. I don't want to become a victim of a giant bomb, and there it is. Goes off, so now I feel pretty safe. We're going to start to dump more witches down here, try to get in over that jump spell that's going to get me over 2 walls. Really, splash damage and giant bombs are what we have to worry about with this type of raiding. So I'm hoping that I can just lay the witches down now, send them all in together, get ready with a rage spell, and just accelerate them through these wizard towers and the mortars, and try to get as many of those out of the way early as possible. You see a lot of damage happening to those massive numbers of skeletons. They're just swarming into the inside. Looks like 3 big packs of them. That pack on the top left kind of got vaporized by the wizard tower up there, but we're already in the core, headed for that town hall. 26% damage, massive skeletons doing all sorts of damage everywhere. There goes another big bomb, luckily avoiding my witches, so don't mind if the skeletons hit it, but we don't want the pack of witches to trigger that giant bomb. So we're working our way through. Here comes the second star, 50%, so looking good. Working our way, continuing all the way. We're going to go ahead and 3-star this first village, collect all 28 trophies. And hopefully that'll give us a nice start off to this competition, but it's going to be hard to tell. I really don't know how Pat's doing versus me here, so I will check back in the clan rankings from time to time as we go throughout this episode. Also, of course, check out his video, his channel for his individual attacks. So there we go, 28 trophies added, and we get right back into it, and sure enough, here's a very premature Town Hall 10. No expos even on this Town Hall 10, and 33 trophies. So a big trophy offer again, starting out a little bit timid. I'm trying to make sure that there's no big bombs out there. It looks like we should be safe. I dropped the jump spell right on that wizard tower. We want to, again, get the splash damage out of the way early, spreading a couple of more witches out around, but we're going to send out almost the entire pack in this one spot. There goes the first rage spell. Now, I'm still not sure if this is the ideal spell composition for this type of competition, but for now it's going to be 2 jump, 2 rage, and 1 lightning just to deal with any clan castle troops or whatever I might need that lightning for. Looking good. Town Hall is history, 37% damage already. Most of my witches are still up, and a lot of concentrated buildings in the core of this village. So the second star coming easily, not worried at all about those giant bombs because there's absolutely no space for them. So once again, the last rage spell is down. It's just a matter of time sending the witches through the village and getting that third star, 33 trophies. So the first two attacks feeling pretty good. It didn't take me long to find these big offers. About 61 trophies from the first two attacks combined. So I'm thinking I'm off to a good start, but there's no telling how I'm doing against Pat. So we wrap up this attack. There it is, 33 trophies. We go back and look at the clan standings real quick. And Chief Pat, yes, Chief Challenge is ahead by 12 trophies. So back to the grind, grabbing my witches, back out into the battlefield again. And here I found another Town Hall 9 31 trophy offer. Now this one had loaded expos, so it is going to slow me down a bit. But as we get in there, we take that Town Hall down, make sure that we're not going to lose a bunch of witches to a giant bomb, putting that jump spell down to allow me access to as many enclosures as possible. Don't want to waste the witch's time trying to get through those big walls or low-level walls, either way. And there's a big bomb. We managed to avoid that one. Town Hall down. We're working our way to the inside, but those expos really slowing me down. And it's about this point that I realize that pushing for that third star is probably not the most efficient use of my time. That third star, the last third of the trophies, taking about as much time as it takes to get the first 2 stars. So just by accident, with this difficult base because of the expo slowing me down, I stop this attack at 2 stars, walk away with 21 trophies. We go back and we take a look, and I've pulled ahead just barely. I am 9 trophies ahead of Chief Pat. So right now I feel like I may have a winning formula. We're just going to start shooting for 2 stars, but then I come across this base, this little tiny base, under upgraded, so small, no clan castle to deal with. I go ahead and send everybody in, both jump spells down, both rage spells down. I throw lightning on the back on that wizard tower, can't quite get it out of the way. Figure I'll go ahead and go for 3 here. Shouldn't take too much longer to get through and get that last 10 or 11 trophies from the third star. We wrap up this attack. There it is, 31 quick trophies. Back to the standings, and no, he is still ahead. 27 trophies ahead, in fact. I've got some ground to make up. So as quickly as I possibly can, I get my army ready, go back out on the battlefield, and I found this big 32 trophy offer. Town Hall 9 on the outside, no expos to slow down that second star, spreading out some witches on the lower left, trying to find a good place for that jump spell to get me into the splash damage right away. Again, that's the big enemy of these packs of skeletons and witches. We don't want the mortars and the wizard towers to take us out. So there goes the Town Hall, 16% damage. Massive skeleton army moving in through the rage spell. There goes the second jump spell, getting me all the way into the center of this village. And now it's just a matter of waiting for that last rage spell and just watching the counter, waiting for the overall damage to get to 50% so I can end the battle. Got to try to close the lead. He is pulling away from me right now. Taking a look, scanning around, 47%, getting my finger on the end battle button. There it goes, 50%. Don't know what took me so long. Come on, every second matters. Back to the clan screen. We're down by 36. Time is running short. So back out to the battlefield once again. 26 trophy offer, Town Hall 9 once again. Spreading down the witches, same strategy. Avoiding the big bombs, putting the jump spell down, getting into that splash damage, and just rushing my way as quickly as I can to 50%. Get in and get out. I am just totally panicked at this point, just trying to get through as fast as I possibly can. Didn't need the lightning spell that time. On to the next attack without a pause, did not look back. Get through another one, 50 more percent, a bunch more trophies. We take another look at the standings. I'm still behind. We fast forward a little bit. I'm still behind. Now 44 trophies behind. I really don't see that there's much else I can do to change my strategy. I'm not passing a lot of villages, going for 2 stars on about 30 trophy offers, finding some pretty soft targets, so I haven't had any struggles as far as losing battles. There goes another one. That is another 20 plus trophies added to the tally. Right back out there as quickly as possible. Again, finding a 31 trophy offer, wrapping the second star up, another 20 plus trophies, and then take a look at this. Something significant happened. I gained 80 trophies in the same time that Pat just gained a few. You've got to go check out his channel and find out what happened. Maybe he ran into a snag. Maybe it was a giant bomb. I'm not sure. But something turned the tide right there. I took the lead, and now I'm not looking back, doing my best to try to wrap this up. We've just got time for about one more attack before time runs out. So despite the fact that there was an Inferno Tower in this Town Hall 10, I went for it, trying to grab that quick 2 stars. You can see I'm still going to get there, overrunning that Inferno Tower with a giant skeleton army and a big 29 trophy offer, so collecting almost 20 more trophies. This is my last attack. We take a look. 1339 to 1283. Pat finishing his last attack. There it is, taking him to 1306. So it's a come from behind victory for Chief Galadon for the first episode of the Chief Challenge, but we have got a long ways to go, racing all the way to 3,200, almost 2,000 trophies remain. Which army compositions will we be using for the next episode? You guys decide. Check out the straw poll down below. Don't forget to subscribe to Chief Pat for his updates on this series, and of course subscribe to Clash of Clans Attacks for daily Clash of Clans videos and updates on this series and more. Thank you guys again for watching. This is going to be a lot of fun, and I will see you again tomorrow with more full attacks. Bailey cries, Galadon, it's got to be Bailey cries.